Therefore, the Uttar Pradesh police, and because they were upper caste Thakur boys who were involved, the UP police went slow and was trying to shield the perpetrators.
That is rubbish.
Can I please?
No. That is rubbish. You know, this is the political gimmicks of opposition कि यहाँ पर ठाकुरवाद चल रहा है, ब्राह्मण परेशान हो रहे हैं, आज दलित लड़की के साथ बलात्कार हो गया तो यहाँ तो दलित भी परेशान है. See, this is the uproar from the opposition because they have to go into election. They want to buy some brownie points for their electoral game. But, you know, I come from Uttar Pradesh, and I have a great deal of knowledge of rural and urban, both the things, because my roots are at both the places. I know very well that what happens in the rural area, and I know very well that how the urban thing works. But at the same time, if opposition says, नहीं, Dalit के साथ अत्याचार हो रहा है, ब्राह्मण के साथ अत्याचार हो रहा है,
okay.
कानून
So this is the BJP government says, Supriya Shrinate, that an SIT has been appointed, the accused have been arrested, therefore don't politicize this, don't try and see this as your ticket to return into power. This is not about caste, this is a matter inside a village, it's being dealt with expeditiously. Supriya Shrinate.
You know, if it wasn't as tragic, I would have laughed at that claim of the UP government, because the same UP government was trying to protect Mr. Sengar, now found guilty, unless and until the courts intervene. The same UP government was trying to protect Chinmayanand till the courts intervene, and the list goes on. It did not begin with Hathras, it will not end there. There's Lakhimpur, there's Hardoi, there is Unnao, there is Shahjahanpur, there's Gorakhpur. You go on and on and on, and there is a power play in crimes like these, especially one that is rooted in caste. I don't know how we can sit in Delhi here and say, no, this has nothing to do with caste. Of course, it's a power play that's rooted in caste, but I will say, instead of using words like brownie points, like the BJP spokesperson just did, on something as tragic as this, how about soul searching and saying, let us make our states safe for women? Because Uttar Pradesh is today the crime capital of this country, and the buck on law and order stops with the UP Chief Minister, and which is why he needs to answer the questions that are being raised. Why was he silent for 15 long days? Where are all the leaders in UP who were talking about the rights of women? Do they matter only when you're in the opposition? And when you're in the government, you're not going to solidly stand with the women? Those are questions that are being raised.
The silence of the women leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Anila Singh being questioned. If I show you the map of the rapes spread across states, when looked at as a heat map prepared by the Data Intelligence Unit, 10 Dalit women raped in India every single day, 3,500 Dalit women raped when last data came out in 2019, and you can see it's in Uttar Pradesh and also in Rajasthan that the maximum number of these rapes have happened. One of your biggest claims has been that the Yogi Adityanath government has fixed the messed up law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh, but when something like the Hathras horror unfolds, Anila Singh, that claim just blows up in smoke.
Rahul, you have very well said that if we talk about rapes done on Dalit women, you have just now given an example of Uttar Pradesh, and then you mentioned Rajasthan. I'm pretty sure that Supriya ji is not going to make any comment on Rajasthan. She is not going to make any comment on Maharashtra, which comes on second place if we talk about crime against women. I do not like to do such comparisons because for me, this is attack on my gender. I'm talking about the gender equality. I do not want to diversify this. I do not want that crime against women should be discussed on the lines of caste and religion or state or country, because this is a problem of whole lot of world, I can say so. And today's date, if she says that buck stops at CM Yogi Adityanath ji, then I have to ask one simple question. Madam, fine, you are accusing CM Yogi Adityanath ji, but where were your leaders since 15 days? Not a single Congress Karyakarta went to visit this family. And in today's date, they are
the BJP is gone. One second. Anila Singh, who from the Bharatiya, which minister from the BJP? 1 second. Who are you going to ask questions of? Are you going to ask questions of those in the opposition, or are you going to ask questions of those in government? Why are you asking who in the opposition has gone? That's a failure of the opposition. But madam, you've been elected to be in power. It's your job to deliver and administer the state of Uttar Pradesh. How are you asking questions of those in opposition? It's your job. You wanted
Allow
to be in
me.
power. Now you're in power.
I
You're
am.
supposed to take care of your people.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. And I do endorse that the local netas, whether I talk about MLA or the MP or any other leader of Bharatiya Janata Party or Samajwadi Party or Congress, they should have visited. They should have taken this case. I totally agree with you. When you are elected, it is your moral responsibility to take care of your constituency people.